Welcome to this restorative class. Before we begin, make sure you have 2 blocks and a bolster. We'll get started in a short meditation. Find a comfortable seat that works for you. Placing the hands on your thighs, we're going to overlap the right hand over the left, thumbs touching. Gently close the eyes, bow the chin down. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale it out the mouth. Return your breath back to the smooth inhale and exhale through your nostrils. As we move through this restorative practice together, we are taking time to slow down, to find stillness, to find this quietness within the mind. Power of restorative yoga will tap into your parasympathetic nervous system, allowing your body to move away from a stress response and into one of deep relaxation. Take just a couple more breaths here, tuning into how you're feeling in this moment. Bringing yourself back to presence of each and every moment. Gently opening the eyes, releasing the mudra. We're going to grab the bolster and 2 blocks to move into Supta Baddha Konasana. So the bolster is going to lay behind you. You're going to take the blocks to the front of the mat. Take a seat so that the bolster is right behind your tailbone. Move the feet together and place the blocks underneath your thighs. Using your hands, gently roll yourself back onto the bolster. It's really important in these restorative poses that we take the first couple minutes to make any adjustments that we need. Move the props, do any fidgeting, any little micro movements that need to be made to make yourself completely comfortable. We'll be staying in this pose for several minutes, exploring what comes up in that stillness, the quiet space. If it feels good, it might be nice to take your arms out to the side or on your belly. Observing how it feels to have your eyes closed and to find stillness. At first, it might feel a little uncomfortable. Our bodies might not be quite ready for it. If you're feeling that way, connect to the breath. Breathing deeply in and out through your nose. Maybe scanning the body. From the top of the head, down to the shoulders, mid back, low back. Relaxing the hips. Just noticing how it feels to be supported with props. Keep coming back to the breath. Exploring every inhale as it enters the nostrils, moving down all the way deep into the belly, feeling the expansion that rise in your abdomen, and noticing that gentle relaxation as the breath moves out of the body. Every breath moves us closer to a deeper relaxation. Slowly letting go of any tension that might be hiding in the body. Little by little, it's escaping. And your body becomes to feel very heavy. Keep connecting back to the breath. The mind starts to wander, starts to get busy. Just take an inhale. Let that go. Really center. Now, as we move and transition into the next pose, it's important to be mindful of every movement as we are trying to stay into that parasympathetic nervous system, keeping our body in a relaxed state. And we can do that by not moving too fast or jumping up into the next pose. So to get started, I'm just going to have you slowly bring the knees back together. The bottoms of the feet will come in contact with the mat. And then gently rolling over onto your left side. Be mindful of every little movement and taking your time. So our next pose will be a deer pose, supported with a bolster, maybe a block. So keep those nearby. I'm going to bring my left leg to square off with the back of the mat, 90 degrees in that knee. Then I'm thinking about 90 degrees at the groin and a 90 degrees in the back leg. So if you were to look down, you create this nice little box with your legs. I'm going to take that bolster horizontally on my mat in front of my shin. And I'm giving myself a little bit more space today. So I'm going to take a block underneath that bolster, but you can find what height really suits best today. Let's take one deep breath in here, rooting down through those hips. And then start to hinge your torso forward. Bring your arms onto that bolster. Maybe it feels good to rest the forehead on the back of the hands. Really looking for that gentle stretch in the left hip. Softening the face, the jaw. Relaxing those shoulders down, away from the ears. Every breath, you feel that expansion on the inhale, and that relaxation on the exhale. Exploring stillness, observing what comes up within that stillness. If your body feels this urge to move, before you react, just listen. Sit with it for a moment. Do I need to react? Do I need to adjust? Yoga is a beautiful practice of allowing ourselves that space to just listen. Listen without reacting. Move very gently here as you transition to the other side. Begin by pressing the weight into your arms and lifting the torso up. Keep the props where they are. We'll gently bring that right leg forward. And then sitting on that right hip, bring the left leg back. And checking in with your alignment. Front knee 90 degrees, groin 90 degrees, and back knee 90 degrees. Take a moment here to inhale and find length while rooting down. And then begin to offer your heart forward, dropping into deer pose. With restorative, we really do offer a lot of props in this practice. So if you're feeling like this is really intense and you can't hold it for several minutes, grab more blocks, create more height. Use as many props as you need to get yourself really comfortable. And then we can find that stillness within the pose, within our mind. Each inhale, you find expansiveness. Every exhale, relax a little deeper. I'm incredibly fond of the restorative yoga practice simply because it's tapping into our parasympathetic nervous system. Feels like it's peeling off layers of an onion. You can feel the stress when you first start to practice in the body. And it just starts to move away from me in different ways. Sometimes I'll feel a twitch, sometimes I'll feel just a complete letting go in the area of my body. Just feel that stress melting away. Tapping into that parasympathetic nervous system allows us to create more clarity, more focus into our everyday lives. We'll break the pose, gently transition into our next. Gently press your hands into the bolster and lift yourself up. Take that right leg back behind you as we prepare to move into child's pose. Again, we'll use the bolster, maybe a block, maybe 2 blocks, so have them nearby. First setting up, take the knees wide as the mat, toes coming together. I'm going to place that bolster between my thighs. It might even feel nice to sit right on it. And again, for myself, I want a little bit more support. So I'm going to take that block underneath the bolster. And then just allow your belly to drape over the bolster. Arms resting on either side. And turn your cheek over. Halfway through, I'll let you know when to turn the cheek to the other side. This is a really lovely pose to explore your breath. Really feel the breath in the backside of the body as you inhale. Feel that expansion into your ribcage and low back. Exhaling, hips are grounding down towards your heels. When we explore stillness with a very curious mind, can we separate reactivity and consciousness? Observe before our physical body reacts. Slowly begin to turn your head to the other side, rest the opposite cheek down. Relaxing into those shoulders. Allow your shoulders to drape over that bolster. Take one more full inhale. Gently press the floor away from you as you exhale. Move into our final posture, the supported Shavasana. Be very mindful with your movements here as we come to lay on our backs. We'll take the bolster underneath the knees. And allow your legs to come a little bit wider, maybe mat's distance, and gently lay back. Again, making any movements, any fidgeting that you need to make to get yourself as comfortable as possible in this position. Shoulders move down your back. Legs are stretched out and relaxed over the bolster. Maybe a slight tuck of the chin to lengthen the back of the neck. Eyes are gently closed. All the muscles of the face is relaxed. We're going to explore the next few minutes, breathing space into our body. I want you to scan your body. See if you can breathe into areas that are holding tension. Just imagining that you're breathing space into that part of your body. And then the exhale lets it go. You could bring your awareness to the center of your chest. And together, let's take a deep breath in through the nose. I want you to imagine you filling up your chest like a big balloon. Fill it completely up with air. Slowly exhale the air out and just feel the weight of your upper torso melt into the earth. Now imagining the same thing with the arms. Inhaling, filling up the arms with as much air as you can. Slowly let that air out. Bring that awareness down to your low back, breathing and expanding with air into your back. You feel it pressing into the earth. And then exhale, allow it to soften down. Moving into the hips, breathing, filling with air. Exhale, letting go. Beautiful. Keep moving your awareness down your legs, exploring that breath, expanding into your legs. Exhale. Last, we'll move that breath all the way into all 10 toes, breathing all the way down. Exhale all the way back up. Lovely. Let's come back to that natural breath. Gentle inhale and exhale through your nose. Take these last few moments of the class to fully observe the physical body, the energetic body, the mental body. Observe how you feel in this moment. I'm honored that you joined the practice with me today, and I hope you can continue this feeling throughout the rest of your day. Always be kind. Namaste.